as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I admire that. Well done, you. Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that's it. I can't run away from this fight. I have to keep going. And then I have these women. Jo is one of them that I have in my corner. And speaking to Jo every month has helped me to achieve balance. You know, you can't go it alone. The mistake is, oh, I'm going to do it alone. I just realized earlier on that I cannot do it alone.
Yeah.
If I go it alone, I'm going to shut down the school. I won't be here. It won't be for the long haul. And the idea, the visions that actually pushed me to start the school will be defeated. So I know how to call for help. I call for help. I, in fact, scream for help. I tell myself, yes, I do. I scream for help.
Yeah,
you know, I'm not a superwoman. I'm not, you know, I'm just a warrior woman. I tell myself I'm a warrior woman. That's someone who's fighting every day. But I'm not a superwoman. I'm a warrior woman in that I go to the fight every day. And there's a battle to be won. And I have to win it first in my head, where it matters most. Because sometimes you're there and something is painting a picture that is not. So what are you going to do now? Why don't you shut the door and go home? You are defeated already. No. I don't even know how I keep the doors. Even the teachers are amazed. They come to me and say, Madam, how do you do this? And I say, I don't know. I just keep the faith. I just have to be positive. I just have to push the envelopes. But I tell them all the time, I have a tribe of women that I rely on their strength. Sometimes I have to get to them and say to them, see, I'm having a bad day. The acceptance that I have, I'm having a bad day, is half solving the problem. But sometimes people just feel, oh, I can do it all alone. I can't go it all alone. And that's part of what makes me to be resilient. And then when I see that, when I close the doors, where will these children go to?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I bet you are showing them, you're giving them a very good example anyway, a mentor, and someone to look up to, be it as a person, but also as a female as well. It's like their mentoring is extremely crucial for children, isn't it? So imitate, you know, copying your methodology in the way that you are through all this, that the children will remember. You know, it's got to be a good mechanism for them to see you. You know, they won't see everything, because obviously some of the things has to go behind closed doors, and like you say, you can rely on your tribe and you can talk to your ladies and your team, you know, your bigger family, etc. But at the end of the day, yes, I would say, besides the normal everyday lessons that you're teaching them by being an educator, you're also teaching them yourself personally on how to achieve and go for your dreams and be the mentor that you want them to be eventually for other people.
Absolutely.
You know, so from the point of view of the year, you know, the rest of the year, I know it sounds quite a strange question from my point of view, and then I'll let Jo ask you something, but because we're in November now, how can you get to the end of the year? Do you have this 2 weeks where the school can shut for a few weeks, you know, without it being affected with COVID, etc.? But are you looking forward to having a little bit of a breathing space for you over between now and the end of December? Do you get that chance?
Yes, we are going to shut down on the 18th of December. So we go off for the New Year and the Christmas, and then we resume in January, so that we can recoup and recover ourselves and come back to serve the children better. So we have that, you know, we always have that, where I'm even looking forward to it, but we have a lot of programs right now we are running. We are trying to get into the exam season. Once we get into December, first week, second week, that's our exam period. So once we are done with the test and all of that, we go off, we shut down the school 18th of December. We normally hold a party for the children, so they have fun. The parents have fun. So we just shut down. They go home with good memories so that they can come back to school rejuvenated and happy to be back. So it has worked for us for these 4 years. It's not easy, but we start with singing hymns and all of that. And you know, food we eat, and then
Yes, everyone's happy then, aren't they? Music, food, there's happy smiles. We like that. And your well-earned rest by then, I would say. I would definitely say, from already speaking to you very briefly, I'd say that is very well earned on your behalf.
Thank you.
What a year it's been.